Inside Rolls-Royce, jet engine manufacturing is treated as one of the highest forms of engineering discipline. Nothing here is built for shortcuts. Nothing is designed for convenience, because a jet engine does not just generate thrust. It sustains life at altitude. The process begins long before any metal is cut. Every Rolls-Royce engine is first built as a digital organism. Engineers create complete digital twins that simulate airflow, heat, vibration, pressure, and fatigue across decades of flight. Every blade, seal, and bearing is tested virtually under extreme conditions long before it exists physically. Only when the digital engine survives does manufacturing begin. Raw materials arrive as high-grade titanium and nickel-based superalloys. These metals are chosen not for cost, but for survival. Inside a jet engine, temperatures exceed the melting point of steel. Materials must hold shape, strength, and precision under constant thermal stress. Machining is microscopic. CNC systems carve turbine blades and discs with tolerances measured in microns. These components must be nearly perfect. A blade that is slightly off can destabilize airflow, reduce efficiency, or shorten engine life. Turbine blades are among the most advanced parts ever made. Many are grown as single crystals to eliminate internal grain boundaries. This allows them to survive extreme heat without deforming. Thermal barrier coatings are applied to protect them from temperatures hotter than lava. Every blade is inspected. Laser scanners verify geometry. X-ray systems look inside for invisible defects. Human inspectors examine surfaces under magnification. Nothing moves forward without proof. Assembly happens in stages. Compressors are built one layer at a time. Shafts are aligned using laser systems to ensure perfect rotation. Bearings are installed with extreme care to minimize friction and vibration. Every step is logged and traceable. Combustion chambers are installed next. Fuel injectors must atomize fuel perfectly. Combustion must be stable, efficient, and controlled. Too little control wastes fuel. Too much instability destroys engines. Then the engine core takes shape. Modules are assembled vertically, locking together like a precision instrument. Large fan blades, sculpted for airflow efficiency, are installed at the front. Containment systems are added to protect the aircraft in extreme failure scenarios. At this point, the engine looks complete. But appearance means nothing, because a jet engine is not defined by how it looks on the ground, but by how it performs at full power for thousands of hours without mercy. That proof begins next. If you want to continue inside how Rolls-Royce tests, pushes, and proves jet engines before they ever touch an aircraft, make sure to like the video. When a Rolls-Royce jet engine is assembled, it is not trusted. It is challenged. Testing is where engineering confidence is earned, and sometimes lost. The engine is mounted inside a fortified test cell designed to contain enormous power. These chambers are reinforced to withstand full thrust operation, vibration, and extreme heat. The engine is restrained, but its behavior is not. Initial tests begin without combustion. Cold air systems spin the engine to verify balance, bearing behavior, oil circulation, and sensor accuracy. Engineers monitor vibration down to microscopic levels. Any abnormal pattern triggers investigation. Then comes first ignition. Fuel is introduced. Combustion stabilizes. Turbines begin producing real thrust. Temperatures climb rapidly. Sensors across the engine stream data in real-time pressure, heat, airflow, stress, and vibration. The engine is pushed deliberately. Throttle changes are abrupt. Power surges simulate takeoff. Rapid reductions mimic aborted flights. The engine must respond instantly and predictably. Endurance testing is relentless. Engines are run for hundreds of hours across varying power levels. Thermal cycles expand and contract components repeatedly. Oil systems are monitored for contamination. Seals are watched for degradation. Failures are not avoided. They are invited. Emergency shutdown systems are triggered. Control faults are injected. Engineers confirm that safety systems respond faster than human reflexes. Containment systems are validated for catastrophic scenarios. Environmental tests push realism further. Engines ingest sand, ice crystals, rain, and debris. These tests simulate deserts, storms, and high-altitude clouds. Combustion stability must remain intact. Noise and emissions are measured. Acoustic chambers map sound signatures. Emission sensors verify compliance with strict global regulations. Efficiency is not optional, it is required. Data never sleeps. Every test feeds digital models that refine predictions and expose weaknesses. Components that pass may still be redesigned if long-term reliability can be improved. After testing, the engine is disassembled. Critical parts are inspected microscopically, where patterns are compared to simulations. Models are updated. Manufacturing processes evolve. Only after surviving every test does the engine move forward. But even then, the journey is not finished. Because a jet engine is not proven in laboratories. It is proven in the sky. If you want to see how Rolls-Royce engines continue learning after entering service, and how real-world data reshapes future designs, make sure to subscribe to the channel. When a Rolls-Royce jet engine enters service, manufacturing does not end. Continues in flight. Every engine leaves the factory with a complete digital identity. Its materials, tolerances, test history, and performance limits are logged permanently. The engine is not just hardware, it is a monitored system. Once installed on an aircraft, the engine begins sending data. Sensors measure temperature, pressure, vibration, fuel flow, and rotational speed on every flight. This information streams to airline systems and to Rolls-Royce engineers around the world. The engine becomes transparent. Engineers can see how it behaves in extreme heat, freezing cold, long-haul cruise, short-haul cycles, and turbulent conditions. Patterns emerge long before failures do. This enables predictive maintenance. Instead of waiting for parts to wear out, Rolls-Royce engines signal when attention is needed. Maintenance is scheduled proactively. Downtime is reduced. Safety margins increase. Airlines benefit from reliability. Passengers benefit from trust. Over time, fleet-wide data accumulates. Thousands of engines, millions of flight hours, and countless operating conditions feed into analytic systems. Engineers study trends, anomalies, and long-term behavior. Weaknesses are identified. Strengths are reinforced. The factory listens to the sky. If real-world data reveals a design improvement, future engines change. If software can optimize efficiency, updates are deployed. Manufacturing processes evolve continuously. Engines also return to the factory. After years of service, engines undergo overhauls. Components are disassembled, inspected, refurbished, or replaced. Many parts return to service at factory-level precision. Sustainability improves through reuse and efficiency. The life cycle is circular. Design informs manufacturing. Manufacturing informs testing. Testing informs flight. Flight informs design. This loop never stops. Inside Rolls-Royce, jet engines are not treated as products. They are treated as living systems, learning, adapting, and improving with every hour in the air. This is why aviation moves carefully, because power without discipline is dangerous, and trust is built one flight at a time. Which part of jet engine creation impressed you most? The extreme materials, the brutal testing, or the engines that continue learning in flight? Leave a comment and share your thoughts.
The data looks stable, but this spike concerns me.
It correlates with the stress test results right here. It failed under load.
We need another 3 millimeters down, slowly.
3 millimeters down, steady now. The interlocks are engaged.
increasing the fuel efficiency coefficient by 5%.
Look at the torque curve. It stabilized faster than expected. The thermal load is optimal.
We're seeing a consistent improvement loop in the delivery metrics here.
Yes, the algorithm adjustments have stabilized the entire Pacific fleet.
We have a temperature variance in the main thruster. Adjusting vector.
Thrust stabilizing at T+5. Looking good, Commander.
That actuator is showing significant stress buildup.
Rerouting the power flow now.
Predictive analysis confirms stabilization.
Look at this thermal anomaly on Sector 4.
Confirmed. The digital twin predicts a critical failure within the hour. We must initiate shutdown protocols.
The holographic model clearly shows the stress concentration at this juncture.
And the degradation matches the accelerated timeline we discussed.
Yeah.